Hello everyone, Lucifer Smith here. I was meant to do a Chris Clan letter reading today, but guess what? The quicky's down again, and there's 2 letters to read. I can't read any of them. I could go on the Kiwi Farms to have a look, but I'd rather wait until it gets typed out on the on the quickie. So we're gonna do a tier list today. All Resident Evil enemies and bosses tier list. So let us actually get on with this one here. So let's just start and just click recording levels. Yes. So zombie, S definitely. Crimson Head, A. Yeah, you can actually get around them. They can be annoying at times. Zombie Dog or Cerberus has to be an S, definitely. They're more annoying in the newer games, but yeah. Zombie Crows, they don't really have them as much anymore, do they? I don't really notice them though. In like, that's the thing, is they're not in the newer games, apart from the actually no, yeah, they're in the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes, but they're not really an enemy, they're more like a backdrop. I'll have to give it an A because it is another staple of the game. Zombie Triangular, they do have like proper names, but I can't fucking remember them really. Again, I wish that Zombie Spiders was in the newer games, but they're not. I'm gonna give it a B. Liam Zombie Shark or Zombie Great White. Well, it's a shark, it's not as big as a big Great White. It was only in like one game, the Resident Evil 1 remake. Again, it was another good one, so I'm gonna have to give an S. Hunters, definite S. Whatever these things are, they are in the original Resident Evil and Resident Evil remake, and I think they turned in, well, they made them into like brain demons in Resident Evil 3 and 3 remake. They are really weird creatures. I'm gonna give it an A. Wait a minute. Is this another zombie Crimson Head? It looks it. I do it out. It does look it. Yawn the snake. Again, only featured in Resident Evil 1 and 1 remake. Another staple though, but I do like him. I'm saving the SSS tier for a good one. Plant 42, another favourite. I'll put that in S. Oh, this is that boss spider, the black tiger. Again, only was in like 1 game or 2 games, but yeah, I'm gonna have to give an A. I think this one is Lisa Trevor. I believe it is. I don't know, what is it? It must be Lisa Trevor, because these are all in order. Lisa Trevor is always good. In like, she's only in like 1 game, and yes, she appeared in the Welcome to Raccoon City shit film. However, from the game, it was a good character with good backstory, so I'm gonna give it an SSS because that's one of my favourite enemies. Tyrant, definitely SSS because that's like the first ever Tyrant. I don't know what this one is doing here straight away. Oh no, this is a Leech Man, isn't it, from Resident Evil 0. Annoying. I hate these things. I'm gonna have to give it a C. These zombie crickets, don't mind them. However, it'll be an insect tier. The zombie monkeys. Basically, these are worse than hunters. Only appeared in Resident Evil 0. I'm gonna give it a similar to a hunter, but I'll give it an A right there. Let me just click my recording levels right now. Yeah, 51, 52. Yeah, that's fine. The zombie frogs. Again, another Resident Evil 0 one. They do eat you in one go, and they're a bit annoying to shake off, so have to be a B. Scorpion, the zombie scorpion from Zero, a boss, like the first boss in the game, like the boss of the train. I need to get it an A, that'll do. A zombie centipede, same as the scorpion. Zombie bat, very annoying to shoot. You have to use like your shotgun or grenade launcher. Sometimes you miss him because you got to aim high, and it's worse with the grenade launcher because you sometimes shoot and he darts out of the way, and it's like a race of a shell. So I'm gonna have to give it a C really. The prototype tyrant, a bit weaker than the normal tyrant. However, again, it's another staple of it. However, I'm going to have to give it an A because it's a little bit weaker and it's not my favourite type. It's really like deformed and stuff, even though that's the whole point of Resident Evil enemies. The Queen Leech, the final boss of Resident Evil Zero. To be fair, it's quite interesting on how to defeat her. You had to like keep her off of Rebecca for as much as you can while she opens up the valves to open up the windows so that light can get through and like stun her enough for you to kill her. I'm gonna give it an S because I quite like that boss. I love how they done it so they're like licking each other's tongues. Lickers, Resident Evil 2, bit like Hunters but a little bit more annoying. You know, to give it an S. And same thing with the alpha or beta ones, so quite good the lickers are. Early Ivies, they do poison you if they get older. I don't mind them. The only problem is when you kill them it's pointless because they respawn as soon as you re-enter the room. I'm not keen on these sort of ones, so I'm going to have to give it a B. The G Mutant, basically William Birkin in Resident Evil 2 when it infects a someone that's not got compatible genes, it turns into this the G Adult they call it. It's basically an abomination creature. However, it is a good one though, so I'm going to give it an S. The Crocodile, definitely a triple S. The Moth, an insect here, the B. Mr. X, a staple in Resident Evil 2 and 2 remake and the Dark Side Chronicles on the Resident Evil 2 scenario. I really liked him in Resident Evil 2 remake. Really good transformation as well. He could shoot his hat off. Very good. In fact, they even got the remake version there. So what I'm going to have to do is going from the original, I'm going to give it an S right there. William Birkin, triple S. William Birkin from the remake, triple S. The Ivy monsters from the remake, annoying to kill, and they kill you in one hit no matter what health you're in. I don't really like them because it's like, in order to kill them you either have to use a few flame rounds, or if you're Leon, flame them to death with the flamethrower, or you can shoot the little orbs on their bodies and that will weaken them enough to kill them. I don't think I've killed one properly. I actually cheated and used the flames on them, but I'm going to do it as an A because I don't think it's, well, yeah, that's higher, but okay, lower. Okay, Mr. X, Tyrants from Resident Evil 2 remake, needs to be an SSS because that's one of my favourites. Is that like mutated Nemesis? No, that's like mutated William Birkin. It'll have to be a up there as well. The Drain Demons from Resident Evil 3. They're not in it as much, however I'm not quite keen on them, so a B. Same thing with the brain suckers, they more or less the same thing, same sort of enemy type. The hunter gammas, another one that will kill you in like one hit if you're not careful. A little bit weaker than the alphas or betas, whatever the other hunters are. They only appear in Resident Evil 3 and 3 Remake. They're even more ferocious in 3 Remake though. So I'm going to give it a B because it's a little bit weaker. The Gravedigger Giant Worm. It's basically a boss. The only time you see it is in Resident Evil 3 when you're in the park. The park got cut in the 3 Remake, so no Gravedigger boss, which is a bloody shame. Only appears once. Not my favourite one. A little bit difficult to kill if you don't know what you're doing. There is a cheaty way to do it, but I'm gonna have to give it a C right there. Nemesis, another favourite one, triple S. Whatever this is, this looks like a brain sucker from 3 Remake. I'm gonna have to give it a B, because if it's the one I'm thinking about, they are bloody annoying because they sneak up on you. Again, they only appear once. The Nemesis parasites. These are basically zombies that Nemesis infects in Resident Evil 3 Remake. Easy to kill. If you don't shake them off quick enough, they will infect you and you'll turn into one of them. It was a good element in the game though, I must admit. I give it a B though because it's not like a favourite one. The hunter gammas in the remake, they do kill you in one hit, definitely. They're only in the sewer levels though, and I think there's only about 4 of them. When you open their mouth, you've got to shoot with a shotgun and that. I'll give it an A. Let's see, what one is this? Oh, this is a Palehead, isn't it? In the Ghost Survivors in the Resident Evil 2 remake, you couldn't kill him unless he had like special rounds, but in the 3 remake you can just kill him like anything. So basically a Palehead zombie, so I'm going to give it an A. Nemesis from 3 remake, relentless. This is like, it follows you everywhere if you're not careful. Gonna give it an S right there. The little foggy creatures from Resident Evil Dead Aim. They move fast, so what I'm going to have to do is, I'll give it a C because Dead Aim is not my favourite enemies. The Pluto, great big fat monster. A little bit tricky to kill. You got to use stealth a lot against this one because it is blind. However, its hearing is more advanced. I'll give it a C because again, it's not my favourite one. The another prototype tyrant. This one's from Dead Aim as well. You have to turn around quick and shoot the thing on its back, like a parasite thing it's got on it, or an exposed organ. A bit tricky to do it because you got a quick turn at the right moment and quickly shoot it. I'll give it a D though. I'll give this one a D because I do not like that one. Morpheus, the weird trans monster. I don't know. It's like the guy injected himself with a mix of the G and T virus, and he turned into this tyrant, like a female tyrant with stilettos. I am not quite sure where the hell that come from. Easy to kill. The mutation is not that good, to be fair. It's basically a giant blob. However, I'm going to give it a D because it's not my favourite one. The weird turtle snail enemy with babies enemy from the sewer levels of Dead Aim. You can kill the mother, but it takes so long to kill. It's not my favourite one though. It's a really weird one. It always gets you all the time, but it doesn't like hurt you as much. The Wasp, loud and obnoxious. Great big wasp that it's basically in the corner of the room. You have to try and shoot to get out of the room. One time thing in dead aim, so I give it a D right there. Oh god, we're on to Outbreak stuff. I hardly play Outbreak. This weird thing here, give it a D. The zombie lion, give it a D. The zombie bird, the zombie whatever that is. The Axeman, I'm gonna heighten it up to a B. This, what the fuck was it again? It was another Gyarados, but it like broke free and it just mutated. I'll bump that up to a B because I remember fighting that boss. That was quite interesting. What the hell is this? A zombie leak? That's horrible. It looks like something you stick your dick in. A C. Oh, here's an interesting one. Basically a zombie that is transforming into a licker, as where lickers come from anyway. The zombies turn into crimson heads, and if they ain't burnt, they turn into lickers, and this is basically mid-transformation. Interesting one. I'll give that one a B as well. Halo. It's like a tyrant from, like the main tyrant from Outbreak File 2, I believe. I only watched playthroughs of it because I haven't played much of it myself. Interesting boss though, so I give it an A. Zombie elephant, I give it a B due to its size. Zombie flea, pointless enemy. Oh yeah, this is like another boss, like end boss of Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. I'll give that one an A. Let's see, what's this? Oh, this is a Bandersnatch from Code Veronica. Good enemy, I like them ones. I'll give it an A because I don't think I'll give it much more. The Tyrant from Code Veronica, good one. I give it an S. The Nosferatu enemy from Code Veronica, love this one. I have to give it an S. The Anoid thing is basically an electrical enemy. I'll give it a B. It only appears once. The Steve Burnside boss, it's basically a tragic story of that what happened really. You don't really fight it, you just have to fend it off until you run to the other end of the room where a cutscene starts. So it's like it's only in there for like about a minute. I'll have to give it an A, an S. Alexia, definitely triple S. Good boss. Now we're on to Resident Evil 4. Soliganeros. Again, they come in like a range and men and women. They carry pitchforks. These are not zombies. They're basically controlled by a parasite. Triple S. Good variety of enemies. Chainsaw guy, S. Sometimes it's annoying. However, when you unlock infinite weapons, it becomes a breeze. The zombie parasite wolves, a bit annoying to kill if you don't know what you're doing, but I'll give it an A because I'm nice. The Zeots, or the monks I call them, I'll have to give it an S because, to be fair, they're on the same tier as the villagers. Gyarados, I love the Gyarados. I'll give that an S as well. The Nosferatu, I need to give that a D because I'm not that keen on them. The Parasite Knights, I'll give it an A. The Parasite Soldiers from the island bit, I'll give it an S right there because they have like guns and stuff they shoot you with. JJ, oh I love JJ. S tier for you. Regenerators, Regenerators has to be an S. The Iron Maidens, definite S. Delago, you don't have to use any ammo for it, you just have to use like harpoons to kill him. He's pretty easy to kill as long as you know what you're doing, but you're on a boat so you can't use your ammunition. I'll give it an A though. El Gigante, basically a mountain troll kind of boss. It's like one of the biggest bosses, well, apart from Delago, in Resident Evil 4. Because like Resident Evil 4 is when they started putting in like great big enemies for some reason. An S tier for you, Boris Menzies. I'll have to give it an A because it's a bit annoying when it's the first few rounds of him. What's this one called? Verdugo. Hard to kill. It's even more difficult when you use your liquid night to gun against him. However, one rocket after a freeze and he's gone. He does drop a jewel that you need to combine with a crown for extra money. He is an optional boss though. You can outrun him until the elevator arrives. So you don't need to kill him if you don't want to. I'll have to give him an A right there. Ramon Salazar. Again, another boss. Quite like this one. He'll have to be an S though. Not my favourite, but I do like him. The U2, the U3 monster comes in two different forms. One, you have to like basically outrun him until you get out of the cage, and two, you basically have to like pump ammunition into him to kill him. Interesting boss though, but I'll give him an A. Jack Krauser, again, I quite like this one. I give him an S. Osmond Sadler, the final boss in Resident Evil 4. Not my favourite one because it's pretty predictable. I'll have to do a B on that one. Alright, so we're on to Resident Evil 5 now. So the basic 5 enemy, the Mangini, a bit more powerful than the Granados from Resident Evil 4. However, not my favourite enemy design. I feel like they're cut and paste. I know they got a variety, but it's more the same sort of thing. I'll do a B right there. The zombie dogs from Resident Evil 5, more or less the same as any other zombie dog really. I'll give a C right there. The chainsaw Mangini, more tougher than the chainsaw guys in 4, and these are more resilient. However, they do not kill you in one hit. They like whack their chainsaw on you and it like throws you to the floor until you get up. So I'd say they're a bit weaker, but they can take more hits. I'll give him a right there. I don't really. Oh yeah, this is the tribal Mangini. That's more or less the same. We'll have to do the same as B. Again, like a mini boss. There's like a few of these in 5. It's basically a stronger version than the normal Mangini, so I'll give it a B. And the army Mangini right here, they have guns, so they're a bit more difficult to kill, but they're pretty alright. I have absolutely no idea what this enemy is. I have absolutely no clue what this enemy is. I don't know. I really don't know. An A maybe. I don't know. That might be the outbreak boss thing. Oh, actually no. That's a liquor, isn't it? It's a weird liquor. Huh. I think we're getting into... No, it's still on Resident Evil 5. Oh yeah, that's the Resident Evil 5 liquor, isn't it? Why did they make him like that? It's weird. Yeah, this one, a B. The axe wielding Mangini, the big guy, takes a lot to kill. It's not really my favourite one though. I give it a D. The weird oil monster thing, the Ouroboros monster leech thing here. Good way to kill these is by fire, but it's like the bosses in Resident Evil 5 are bloody stupid, because it's like the same sort of thing, but a bit stronger each time. So I didn't like them really. The weird bat monster, I can't remember the actual name of him. You had to get him on his side and shoot his belly as his weak spot. I'd do it a B. The Lemenzi, I can't remember what they call this one. Basically the like one of the bosses in 5, you can't use your normal ammunition. You have to use the machine guns, what they provide. Takes a lot to kill though, I've got to admit. I'll give it a C because it's not my favourite one. I like the Gigante better. I have absolutely no idea what it is. Oh, is that the Irving boss? Yeah, again another boss that you don't need to use ammo for, because you use what they provide. I'll give him an A. Right there. Again, another leech thing. C. This one is the Exceller boss, which was quite neat actually. You had to use like a missile satellite launcher thingy. I don't know. I'll give it an A. Put that higher. Actually, no, that was the that's right. I give this one an A as well, because that one was the one before that. You had to use a flamethrower for. That one was the Exceller one that I just put up. Albert Wesker. God, I can't believe like he was killed like that. I thought he was going to last forever. Basically, the final boss in Resident Evil 5. I'll give an S on because you have to. Now we're on to Resident Evil 6 territory, I think. Wherever this is, a C. I don't know what that is. A C. No, this is Revelations. I'll still give them a C because I was not keen on the enemy design of that game. I didn't play it much and I just didn't enjoy it for some reason. That one there, weird slug thing. These are all like aquatic enemies, by the way. That's obviously a piranha. That's like Rachel. Rachel was a good one. I'll give Rachel an A because that was an interesting box. Very annoying to shake off though. This was another sub-boss thing, but I'll give it a C. Wherever this is, was it like the captain or commander or something? I'll give it a B because that one was a boss. That one a C. Another C. Another C. Jack Norman, was it? I don't know. I'll give that one a B. Now we're on to Resident Evil 6 territory. Resident Evil 6 Zombie against another game that I did not enjoy. I didn't like the way it went. The zombie, give that a B. That thing, B. Good enemy design. I just didn't enjoy it. The story was decent, but I didn't enjoy the gameplay. Give that a B. You've got to give the Boomer a B. They call him like bloaters, I think. The weird booby monster, give that a B. I don't know what that is. B maybe. B. There is a ton of different enemy types in Resident Evil 6. I give that a C because it's got like maggots. Give that one a C right there. Give that one an F because that was a shit enemy. This one a C because I quite liked that one. That one and that one there. What was her name? Deborah, I think. Yeah, another tragic enemy, but C. Resident Evil 6. The weird fly thing. Oh, that was like Derek Simmons' transformation. Again, it's like weird transformations for that one. The weird snake thing, that D, wherever that is. That. And that one was quite a good one. I put that up on B because that was a higher one. What is this? It's a face. What is that? I've never seen that in the game. What is that? I don't know. Give it a D because it's freaking me out. I think these are Revelations 2 enemies now. This is like the main enemy. I'll give it a B because again, I did like that game, but the enemy types, they could have done a little bit better. A weird pyramid head monster there, whatever that is, I'll give that a B. And the weird dog pig things there, the weird like bigger monsters. Going into boss territory now. Are these bosses? Yeah, I don't recognise these ones. So I think they're in like Barry's campaign. Put in there, put in there, and put in there, because they're the same thing. The Pedro boss thing with the, well, not really the chainsaw, the drill. I'll give it a B. Not really my favourite. I can't remember what the name of this boss was, but it was like an end boss for Claire, so I'll give it a B. I don't know what the hell that is. C maybe. And not Alexia, Alex Veska. Why is she only in that one game? I really hope that they bring her back for another game. I quite liked her, so I'll give her an A. Put her up a bit. You know, on to Resident Evil 6. Again, really plain enemy design, boring enemy design, decent story, but enemy design, it's basically moulded creatures. Give that a D. I don't know what that is. Like, are these different ones? Give that a D as well. And that fly thing a D. No, that was actually a B, wasn't it? I think so, yeah. Yeah, these are all moulded. I don't like the moulded monsters. It's like, there's different types, but there's the same thing. Lemire boss. Interesting concept. I'll stick her up as an A. That'll be alright. Jack Baker. We're on to family members now. So what I'll do is I'll be good and stick him on S. Triple S. Marguerite. Definitely an S. She is more annoying to kill because she is a bullet sponge, but yeah, you got to show him some love. And oh, not me, the other one. Well, I can't remember her name. It's basically the final boss in Resident Evil 6. Easy to kill. I'll give an A right there. Alright, I have no idea what enemy this is. What enemy is that? I don't know. Maybe a B. Right, we're on to Resident Evil Village now. So the Village enemies are actually a lot better than the 7 ones. I don't know. I think that's something. I give that a B right there. The Lycans, definitely A. I quite like the Lycans. Lycans with a helmet? It'll have to be an A again, because it's basically a Lycan with a helmet on. The weird werewolf Lycan creature, very annoying to kill. You have to kill him from a distance because he can get you. I'll do a B. I like him, but he's not. He's like really ferocious. The Forbidden, I can't remember what they're called, but they're the castle enemies. I'll give them an A right there. Castle enemies with a knife or something, I can't remember. I don't know what this is. I don't really remember what that one is. I'll do a B right there. The experimented enemies from the factory of 8. Again, it's not a really good character. I'll give an A right there. Another enemy from it. It's mostly the same thing. You have to like shoot the light, like its heart, in order to kill it. Now this like really weird mechanical shit that was in the factory, but I'll give it an A because it's an interesting one. And again, the same one. Give it an A. Now it's weird, like Old Father Time boss. There was like a few of them in the Resident Evil Village. I have to give them an S because I quite like the enemy design on that. It's really good. The sisters, the Dimitrescu sisters, they are like experimented on. Like they're basically flies that are formed into the sisters. Good mini bosses. Quite enjoyed them. So I'll give an A. Lady Dimitrescu, I'll have to give her an S entire because decent. Even though like they missed out. She should have been in the entire game, not just the castle area. The horrible baby monster, I hated him. Good enemy, but I hated him. A tier right there. Donna and Angie. Triple S, you got to. Professor or Dr. Monroe, not Dr. Monroe, Salvador Monroe. Triple SSS, definitely, because they're like the more misunderstood enemies. They didn't want to turn into that, but they was kind of forced into it. The propeller enemy, didn't like him, took too much to kill. Is this? Yeah, this was like Heisenberg boss. Triple S, no, Gus S. There we are. What one was this? I think it was like the Father Time monster that Chris Redfield defeated. I'll give that one an A right there. And finally, the final boss in Resident Evil Village, Mother Miranda. To be honest with you, really good enemy design. I quite like the design of this one, like human, but like a witch or something like that, like a mutant witch. But she lasted for like hundreds of years, or like just over 100 years on the mold alone, like the Neomycete. Good attack patterns, like array of attacks that she has. So I'll give an S right there. So that was it. That was really it. This list took forever to make. Yeah, that was it for my Resident Evil enemies and bosses tier list. That's like an updated one, so that was quite good. I'm gonna get this uploaded as soon as I can. Hopefully the quickie will be back up and running tomorrow, so I can do that letter reading. And I'll see you next time. So until then, see you guys.